Pisces, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors. Darlings, I'm really sorry. I got your reading done and I deleted it. Have no idea how or why, but I did. And I deleted you with Cancer, and I managed to salvage Cancer somehow. It turned up back on the recording, but yours didn't. So we're going to start from scratch, my lovelies. So I'm going away in August. I'm not doing any readings for the first 2 weeks. So there probably won't be any readings towards the end of August. But what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and do the next lot of readings from the 18th for a whole month. So that'll be sort of like 4 weeks worth. So I might try doing a 2-in-1, so it might be a bit longer. We'll have to see. I'll see how I can work it all out. But yeah, so know that I'm going away. I'm having a break. My friend's coming in from America, and we are going to honour some of our ancestors. So yeah. So lovelies, let's find out your energy for week 1. Oh yes, sorry, this is your what the fuck reading. That would help, wouldn't it? 5th to the 18th of July. Let's get an energy for week 1. Thank you. Oh, okay, very similar to Scorpio. And for week 2, please, for Pisces. Week 2 for Pisces. Oh, I'm not taking that many. You might have a lot of energy, Pisces, the second week, but I'm not taking that many cards. Okay. So, my darlings, oh, I like this. So you have got the land in between. Now, for me, this is a piece of land that has been picked up out of these connecting bits, and they've got a bridge to it. And I always think of this as being dreamland, a safe place in meditations or dreams to meet like-minded people, spirits, guides, that sort of thing. But it is definitely the land in between, and it's kind of like, for me, this really safe haven that you can invite people to, but they can't just turn up willy-nilly. I love this card, I have to say. And I find it a very happy card. I don't find it at all negative, nothing like that at all. I just think it is a really safe place for you to be in that land in between. And it may mean that you need to find yourself a safe haven in the first week. And that could be within meditation or dreamland. So just be aware that in your first week you may need that land in between if you are dealing with any kind of negotiation at all, Pisces. So just keep that in mind and take yourself to your safe place or space, whatever you want to call it. I know a lot of us have got them in our minds now rather than go to them physically because of what's happened in the last year. So just keep that in mind and make sure that you have got the time to go there and be either by yourself or be with your guides, so that they can give you some guidance on how these negotiations and everything are going. And I don't know where the negotiation bit came from, but it did download, so that I've got to give it to you. So there may be some negotiations in the first week, but you do need that neutral territory in order to, I'm going to say, to gather your thoughts and recharge yourself. Oh, and then, my lovelies, you've got ears wide open. Isn't this the most magical card? Don't keep your ears open in the first week. Keep them open, keep alert. You will hear things. If you think of the little fox and you think of them in the snow and they can still hear something underground, and they jump in to where they can hear things rustling around under the ground, that's how big their ears are. They are so honed in. And I'm going to say to you, you're going to be hearing things in the first week that are going to be really beneficial for you. So make sure that your ears are wide open in that first week. The second week you have got the royal you. This is you celebrating. This is you knowing your worth. This is you knowing your birthright. This is you taking the bull by the horns. You know you are your creator's greatest creation, and that makes you the royal you. So just keep up that. The card is a 16. That's a 7. You know how I feel about 7s. They're extremely lucky. They give us many options, many choices. And if you were real royalty, you would have many options and many choices. So understand that the second week you will step into this power of knowing your worth. Absolutely. How lovely is that? Negotiations, ears wide open, and knowing your worth all in 2 weeks. That is brilliant. So let's start your what the fuck reading. What started the what the fuck for Pisces? Thank you. Facing their fears and taking their power back. And that's your wish fulfillment, your manifestation, and why it may be fucked. Sorry, darlings. And then we're looking at your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. And then what you can do about this situation, Pisces. Oh wow, bit of a story there. What the fuck is out of your hands, darlings? Reconnecting to your true self. And your outcome. So it's not dissimilar to Scorpio, I have to say. What started your what the fuck this week? You thought you was going out on a new quest. You really thought with the Two of Wands that this was something exciting. It was something that you may have been doing with somebody else. And this quest would have been something, I'm kind of guessing it would have been spiritual, or maybe doing some research around starting a business. When it's wands, it's always about passion and desire and projects and plans and people. And it's something that you're really passionate about. And you really did see this as a new beginning, a passionate new beginning, I have to say, where you saw the clouds were parting, the sun was shining, and those cherries were ripening off very nicely, thank you very much. But behind all of that, you've then got the Eight of Wands. Something went awry with communication. Check your emails, check your junk boxes, check that your text is sending properly. And if you're not hearing back from somebody, ask them why. I am getting an essence though that this was going really well, and for some of you got ghosted. Hate that. I hate it with a vengeance. But you really saw this as a passionate new beginning, whether it was a project, a plan, a love, interest, it doesn't matter what it was, but all of a sudden communication just went off. It just, either it got difficult, something may have been said, but I am getting that something got stuck. So either a text didn't get sent, or an email wasn't received, or a letter wasn't received or sent, whichever way. So do some checking, because I do get the essence that if this was passionate for you, if this was something that was a project or a plan, there is no reason why you can't get it back onto track. If this was a love interest, as in passion, because it's heavily with your wands, I'm going to say that you're dealing with a fire sign. So that's going to be Aries, Leo or Sagittarius. Pisces, I have to... And if it's not, they're going to have fire within them. So they're going to be quick-tempered. They're going to be kind of throw their teddy in the corner type of thing. Because they can be quite... I'm sorry to say, they can be quite arsey. And fucking ego up to the wazoo. Absolutely. So when you're dealing with a fire sign, just know... they may have got the ump about something you don't even know about. And what's happened is, Pisces, because you're this gorgeous creature that goes round and round in circles and disappears up your own bum, and you kind of like a bit, oh God, how am I going to say this? You're kind of a bit like, you meet yourself on the way back from wherever you're going, so you're a bit of a ditherer, very much a dreamer, and you may have got lost in the dream and not realised that the communication had actually got stuck for some reason. I'm not going to say you're on a hiding to nothing, but if you want explanations from a fire sign, you're going to have to be patient and sit and listen. That's all I can say. You're going to have to be patient and sit and listen. Because this absolutely was a new beginning. But something just went wrong. So lovelies, facing your fears and taking your power back. You're stepping into the King of Athames energy. I'm not getting that this is an air sign around you. I'm getting that maybe you've got air, something predominant within your birth chart. You may be cusping Libra right at the beginning of the changeover, so sort of like the end of October, but it's legal. This is something legal. There's something going on, either a contract or an agreement was struck. This solicitor, this lawyer, they don't take prisoners. He don't like he said, she said. They don't. Pettiness is not their game, and basically they know their shit. They know what they're doing. I think if you've had to take advice legally, you've taken it well. But if this is you kind of going over contracts, going over maybe even the messages, the letters, whatever it is that suddenly stopped, that you're kind of like, you've got that thamey in hand, and it's like, I'm going to cut this dead. I'm going to cut this out. I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to clear the decks. I'm going to brush myself down, and I'm going to start again. And I'm going to see new seeds grow. That's exactly what they would be telling you. That's exactly what the Thames are. The kings are a little bit harsher than the queens. They are harsh. The king of the Thames, the king of the air. They are. There's no two ways about it. They are a harsh king. But it's because they believe in fairness. They believe in equality. So they come across as this crusty exterior, but in actual fact they've got a heart of gold, and they absolutely pull themselves to bits if they can't get the balance right between what's happening and what should be happening. So know that you've faced your fears, you've taken your power back, and I've got to say, darlings, it may be time to just cut your losses and run from this, especially if it's a relationship. As I say, like if it's a project or a plan, you may have a chance to salvage it. So your manifestation, your wish fulfillment, and why it may be fucked, it's not fucked you. You're manifesting the witch, you're manifesting magic. You want to be safe in your practices. You want to be safe when you're putting out there. You may be trying to call this person back in, or call in the project back in. Just make sure that when you're calling it in, that it is the energy that you want. And when you're finishing your manifestation and you're putting the energy out there, put out there, or something better. Or something better. Because you really don't want to be stuck in an energy that is just going to end up fucking disastrous in a communication. So darlings, your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be, you've got the wild hunt. You have shone a light into this hunt and you have uncovered a truth or an untruth. And it has shaken you to your very foundation. There's a lot of rubble around. Now, your choice is this. Either you're going to stay and rebuild, or you are going to clear the decks and move on, basically. But it is that light that's shining out of that tower that is the most important in this, because I'm getting that for a while you didn't understand what happened, but when you threw some light on this situation, things started to crack. It's almost like the project, the plan, the person was built on a deck of cards, and when you shone a light on it, it just fell apart. It just crumpled. So what can you do about this situation? Oh wow. Okay. So you have got the star, and the fairy's asking, come on, get into these eternal waters. Let's get healing. Let's get you better from this. Let's start bathing you down and making sure that you are recouping your energy in order for your beautiful star to come through with your wish fulfillment. And right in behind that, you've got the Queen of Pentacles, otherwise described as the Earth Mother. She is this gorgeous energy, male or female, that looks out over her kingdom at her subjects, knowing that she has brought in stability and abundance, love and comfort. And that could be an earth sign around you, Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. Right in behind that, this was a near miss, my darlings. You got the Four of Chalices. Somebody came to the door but they didn't come through, and what they're saying is that, yeah, you're going to miss them. Sorry, but that's part and parcel of this whole process, is you're going to miss them. And sometimes you are with the Two of Thames in an inner conflict, because it appeared at first sight that you wanted the same end goal, but perhaps you couldn't agree on the journey forward, and it's left you looking out overseas even, but looking out towards your future, wondering whether something is going to come back in towards you or not. But then in comes the Queen of Thames as well. So you've got the King of Thames and the Queen of Thames. That's a power couple. So it could be an air sign that's around you, male or female. Again, we're dealing with energies. Now the Queen of Thames, she knows that that Athame is there for her to draw down energy. It's there for her to use, to cut away what no longer serves her. And you know, they are procrastinators. They do like all the information given to them first before they make that final cut. But once they do, they really damn well mean it. And it's kind of like, I think what you're being told is that it is now time to heal, to know that this other energy is around you. Yes, it's okay to miss somebody. It's okay to mull it over in your own mind, and that inner turmoil that you just could not agree on how to get to where you wanted to be, and it's left you feeling that something in your future is still to come into you. It's now time to cut away this other stuff because of this illumination that has happened around you. So lovelies, in comes the Knight of Wands. I swear to God, you are dealing with a damn fire sign. I'm sorry, but I do. That's who started the what the fuck. These other energies, the air energies and the earth energies, I'm getting that these are people around you. These are people that will bring you a lot of love, comfort, stability, and teach you how to cut the nonsense out that this person has brought to you. Yet they came in as a night energy. Definitely came in as night energy, because the universe has lifted them out of the way, because the universe wants you to enjoy the journey. Yes, there's the end result is the sun, but they're saying you cannot enjoy your journey with somebody who won't even come over the threshold and agree a way forward with you. So they've lifted the fire sign out of your way, or somebody who is an arsey git out of your way, in order for you to continue that journey yourself, and enjoy the journey as reconnecting to your true self. Darlings, you've got the King of Pentacles, so now you've got the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is two power couples, so there is definitely an earth sign, and there is definitely an earth, at least one of each, around you. Now, reconnecting to your true self, I'm kind of getting that there has been businesses for you before. You have got stuck into it. You have gained a lot of knowledge and wisdom. You may have even been a CEO or a director at some point, and they're telling you, come on, reconnect to this. You do this well. You bring in the pentacles. You bring in the stability and the abundance. You know you can do this. When you're standing in this energy, you are not wishy-washy. You know your stuff. You know how to bring a business deal together. And they're saying, reconnect to this energy, this King energy, in order for you to be able to just cut all this nonsense out. Fire signs have got a lot to answer for, they really have, I have to say. But yeah, if you're reconnecting to you, that's how you're going to do it, is through a business, a project, a plan, whatever it is. But you do not need this fire sign to be doing this with you. And like I've said, they don't have to be a fire sign. They may just have those fire elements. And I have to say, that if they have got the fire elements around them, that they're going to be low vibrational, and you're not. You are at much higher vibrational energy than this person. But they literally came to the door but didn't come through. So reconnecting, not reconnecting, sorry, what the fuck is happening next? You've got the Eight of Athames. Darlings, the Eight of Athames for me is this gorgeous card where it says, don't move, be still, take a breath. There is obstacles in your way, so don't move. Go within and listen to your intuition. Don't see, don't hear. Close all of that down and go within. And what was we saying about needing that safe place, that land in between? That's exactly where the Eight of Athames wants you to be, is in that safe place, so that you can then go into the second week knowing your worth. And your worth is Mother Earth and Father Earth, who are telling you, come on, know your worth. This is your pentacles, this is your home life, this is your career. They're saying you are worth far more than what this person ever showed you. I'm getting that this person showed you their worth, and they weren't willing to listen about your worth. And you've got all these beautiful energies, the King and Queen of Athames, the King and Queen of Pentacles around you, to tell you that you are so worthy. But yeah, to reconnect to your true self. Know that this project or plan, you can salvage this, but you can do it yourself. You have not got to wait for this other person. And I have to say, at the bottom of the deck, this other person is doing the I dare you. I think they want you to chase them, either because they want you to front the project or the plan, or they want you to chase them because it's a love interest. They're standing there over those pentacles, over those wands, protecting them, and they're daring you. I dare you, come and touch my wands. Do you know, I just tell them to fuck off. They're kind of like, I dare you to give out information about my projects and plans, and it's all me, I. You just got to tell them to fucking go elsewhere. It wasn't just their projects and plans, it was yours as well. So just keep that in mind when you are doing this, when you are clearing the decks of this. And darlings, I have to say, you have really got to tell this person where the fuck to go. Because they are, honestly, I've got to say, you are lovely. Your energy is absolutely lovely, Pisces, but their energy, oh my fucking stars. I have to say their energy is very fucking prickly indeed. That was a bit of a whew. So lovelies, the Whispering Woods week 1 please. Thank you. And week 2. So week 1 you have got strength, and this says when your roots are deep and you need not, oh right, when your roots are deep you need not fear the storm. And I think that's why you've got the earth signs, because you've got a tree in the Mother Earth one where the roots go deep. And then in the second week you've got light. Look to the space between the trees for the answers. All about trees here, my lovelies. And hope. An idea like a single acorn can start a wondrous forest. So the second week will be the week to kind of reignite the passion for your project or plan, but please don't involve that fire sign or the person that seems to have fire qualities around them. You'll know who I'm talking about, but they're arsey. It's their way or the highway, so say bye bye, it's the highway and it's you that's taking it. Oh, you've got Mother Earth twice. How wonderful. So we've got week 1, week 2, and what else you need to know. So week 1, you've got the Medicine Guardian, and this says be open to healing information. So you've had the Star, you've now got the Medicine Guardian, and you've got Oracle. Wait for important information. You've shone this light. The information is coming to you. You know some of it, but not all of it. You've got Mother Earth. Feel loved and comforted. So you've got her twice, because she's there with the Queen of Pentacles. And then you have got Peacekeeper. Let go of the need to be right. Now that doesn't mean that you're not right, but don't get into an argument with somebody about who's right and who's wrong. Just fucking let them go. Just let it go. And that's exactly what I said to Scorpio earlier. Spirit Fox, trust in your talents in changing times. And Stargazer, set your sights higher, Pisces. So lovelies, that is your reading, 5th to the 18th of July. Wherever you are in the world, please be safe, and I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.